Hey guys, I've never messed with one of these before. First of all, let me take this thing and turn it off. But yeah, it's empty, nothing in it, and I'm gonna take it apart. You know how I am. Just like to take stuff apart. So, what the heck? There's a bunch of stuff, yeah. All right. Okay. That's a trigger lock. There's a little tool they provide you, yeah, which would fit that. But this is so loose, I can just take it off. And, take that out. And then there's these guys here. Yep, and I think it's pretty obvious they have to come off. Seem like the next step, huh? Let's see how hard these are to get off. See what it'd be like trying to, for instance, field strip this weapon. Yeah, it's like a sec screw or whatever, binding bolt. Yeah, they go together like that, and they can only be tightened so much. You don't want to over tighten them because they sock together. That's pretty cool. I had a feeling that's what it was because you can't really attach a receiver shroud to polymer with just some bolts. I don't think that would work. So I figured they had to be some kind of a binding bolt. All right. Let's just see if I can figure this whole thing out without breaking anything, destroying anything. Let's see. This little wrench is pretty handy. It's very small. Should have a place on the gun to stow it. That would be really handy. My guess is now the receiver shroud is going to come right off. Ta-da! I was right. So here it is, a stamped metal receiver shroud, a la an AK. Very interesting, huh? Oh boy. Look at this. This is a really gnarly looking beast. That looks like the original, whatever they gloop it up with. I think that's what they would, no, not really sure. Yeah, that comes right off. Okay, that was easy. Not really sure about this part, but I am guessing because there's a band here that this is trapped by this bolt. I would have to guess. Only makes sense. Don't you love doing stuff without reading the instructions? It's got to be the most fun a grown man can have. Women just don't understand. I'm not saying instructions are bad or anything. I'm just saying it's just more fun without them. Well, look at that. It's just going to come right out, I bet. Oh, there's a thing right here. Oh, look at that. That holds the, oh wow, that is really something, man. That is crazy. What a crazy way to hold the whole gun together. Okay, wow, that's going to require some force to push that off. Wow. Wondering what I can use to leverage that without hurting myself. Yeah, that is really on there. This has to go this way, for sure. Wow, my fingers just aren't strong enough. Just don't have Wolverine claws on that. Let's see, what could I use to do that? Maybe the side of the wrench. And I can get some more leverage. Oh yeah, that's it. Use the wrench. Just use the little tool they provided. And there it is, man. There it is. Now it appears to me, aha, yes, there is a spring. Yeah, there's always the spring. That's the thing, guys. It's like a snake laying there under the leaves as you're walking along. There's this spring that is going to, no doubt, fly out and do something insane. So just gently ease the whole deal out of there. Oh, I guess not. Okay. It's kind of like, wow, that is really strange. I was expecting this spring in there. No spring. Wow, this stock weighs like 6 ounces or 8 ounces or something crazy. It weighs nothing. So now here's the challenge. See, it would be obvious that you could make another stock for this thing out of wood, because it just has to slot into this deal here. That's really thin for wood though. Wow. It would be hard to get that shroud, the wood that thin without it breaking. I don't think so. I don't know if a wood, no. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, I guess not. Guess you just have to go with polymer. ATI makes a stock, and there's a guy on eBay that's selling stocks. So here it is. The deal, man. There's your little safety. here's all this. Now I'm guessing that, yeah, you gotta pull the bolt forward a little bit to get it to come out, I'm guessing. And that's the bolt handle, so I'm guessing that somehow or another that is going to... Okay, so we gotta pull the bolt just a little bit, I'm guessing, to get it to come loose. How much? How much must we do it to get it to come off? We'll get it to this side and see what's going on. What is retaining it? The slide. And then on this side there's a slide. I know you must have to tilt it out of here somehow. This is the part where I might have to revert to instructions, but I don't give up that easily. There's got to be a way to pull the bolt back and up so that it goes up. It's just not doing it. Let me get in here with my ancient eyeballs. See what the heck I have to look at. Okay. So it comes up. At what point do I get to... Something is keeping it from getting away, so what would that be? It's a mystery, but I guess I'll figure it out. It's got to lift up and off of there somehow. It just has to. Just absolutely has to. But I'm not figuring it out. Because you really need to do that to really get a good cleaning on the gun. So there's got to be a way to do it somehow or another. I sure as heck can't go any further forward. Part is grabbing it, that round part. And where does the round part end? Never. It never ends. Okay. Oh, I'm missing something here. Yeah. I knew there was something that I was missing here. So here's the deal. Right here, I'm guessing. That might be it. This is connected to that round part that's trapping it. This is not supposed to come off. It's just either supposed to snap forward and trap it or get loose of it. So now I should be able to pull it back and get it off of there somehow. Is there another part like that? Nope. I like that. That's a clever design. I'm glad I noticed it. But there's got to be a way. What am I doing that I'm not doing right? I've got to push that out of there. Is that the problem? Just pull it. There we go. I knew it was something like that. Okay. Whoa, there's the spring. I told you guys there would be a spring involved. There's always a spring, man. Oh my god. So that's just kind of on there, which is okay. I don't need to take the front side off just yet. Let me recover the spring. Oh man. Here it is, spring and follower. The spring and follower. And I'm guessing that it's fun, isn't it? Don't you love watching that when the spring flies out? So clearly the spring goes in here, and I'm guessing the follower is on the outside. That would only make sense. So oops, and there goes the firing pin. That dropped out without me seeing how that happened. It's all getting so much more complicated now, guys. Yeah, that'll do the spring fine. Okay. Now I can take the spring out. That's good. The whole thing smells like cosmoline. It's like totally loaded with cosmoline. So here's the little goodie right there. Pop through here that traps everything. Okay. And it's right like that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Makes sense now. Then the firing pin just came out of here, I am sure. Double spring. So double spring. And I'm sure that came out of there because that would register on that little, I guess I want to hold it up so you guys can see. There's a little nub. See this little tube. And this is a dual spring. So you got a soft spring, and you got a hard spring. And then this would come back. Gotta get this barrel thing out of the way. This would come back. And we'll get it back on there. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. And this has to be in it first. Then you put that back in it for reassembling it. Then you put that back on. And now you got your whole deal for that. Okay. So get that out, take that out. 2 springs. Okay. Barrel band out of the way. Now if you want to remove this, it looks to me like the only way you're going to remove this is by taking the post sight off, which is just held on with a couple set screws, and you just slide it right off the barrel. And depending on your application, that may not even be useful to have. So that's it. The gun is now totally broke down. I can clean it and finesse it and look at it. And things I'm real interested in is this feeding ramp. I have a feeling this feeding ramp is not cool. And obviously I'll have to take all this apart to do that, but I don't want to get into all that. I think this little deal here is for adjusting the sights, but I don't think that you can get this off with it. No. That's an Allen key. So I got to break up my toolkit to get that. But for field cleaning, this is how you could break it open in the field with nothing but that little tool. And wasn't it fun watching me figure that out with no instructions? Look at that gun, man. Cosmoline and gunpowder. Yeah, that baby needs some attention. And it'll get it.